Well, apparently I don't have a handle to hold the hex style dies, only for the round, so I guess I'll have to go pick one of those up soon. You know, you can also get holders for the tailstock, which makes it real nice and easy too. Be a little easier to power tap it. Now the challenge here is that I'm not going to get threads deep enough kind of thing, so I think I'm going to have to take it off and turn it around. Oh, and the other thing while I've got it here, this is actually an 8mm by 1.25. I don't have a 1/4-20 die, and then it dawned on me, something I was talking to with Dave and Steve about the DSM grinder is converting it over to metric hardware, because we've been getting out-of-country orders for them and stuff like that, and we can easily get metric here in the States, but one of the grinders went to Iceland, and he can't get SAE for nothing. Steve had to buy the wrenches and stuff like that and ship them too. So then it dawned on me, it's like, oh, you know, I bet a lot of these are probably going to go to Australia and a few other places and stuff like that out of country, so I might as well just do M8s. They'll come with their own nut to start with, but then that way if somebody loses one or anything like that, then it'll be quite easy, a whole lot easier for most people to get new ones, new nuts. Alright, so let's see whether or not I can get this thing. Oh, shit, I need an M6. So I have a 6mm by 1. I still don't have a holder. Let's see whether or not this even works. Break the chip off. Oh, and while we're at it, this is the anchor lube that you're seeing a lot of the guys use. Shade on HKW at Bar Z Industrial. Sent it to me when I ordered some of his angles, his squares. Okay, so there's the end of that. Alright, you can see they start tapering off here. So let's put it in from the other side. Alright, that should bring it up to the shoulder pretty darn close. Yeah, one heck of a burr there, so just need to pop it in gear and hit it with the file. Or not. Alright, here's one I know is brand new from Tacoma Screw. Alright. Same fit as the other. You know, I could probably order a custom die or something like that, but the reality is this will be a lock nut, a nylock most likely, I believe is what I want to get for him. And it will go all the way down to the base. Nice. Anybody see what's wrong with that? There's my thick part. That's where the angle's coming out. That's where the set screw is that I wanted to any damage it created. I wanted it to get cleaned up by the mill. Oh. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's spun here. Well, it doesn't look like it's spun, but I put a dimple in it for sure, which means I want the hole and the set screw on the other side for sure. Because that high spot here is where the angle needs to be. See, that's on the fat part there. So I can clean that up. I'll move the, and actually I can just put it back in the drill press pretty much and just drill that hole the rest of the way through and finish tapping it. That'll be easy enough. Alright, that's a little better. There's the set screw on the side for the high spot. Now, obviously I lined that up, but that's how it'll turn. I'll have to get it set up on the little lathe to run these through. That'll just be a whole lot easier than having to keep doing them manually. Be nice if my little lathe would do threads. You know, since it's CNC, this is going to be a royal pain to do them manually. Well, remember the dimple created when I had it on this side? Well, that dimple's obviously going to be there since I tightened that about the same. Okay, that fits perfect there. That's even a little better. It dawned on me that my DRO has millimeters, so I was able to... I mean, I was just dialing to 0, but it still worked good. So, anywho, oh, that's right. Still trying to pull that out. Okay. So that's substantial. Now I'm not worried about that. It's going to come off, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back in the mill and run a smaller, like a 1/4 inch end mill right down that side there, just to create a groove basically for that to come out. There we go. How about that? Oh yeah, it still wants to stick on the other side, so that groove ought to be perfect. Alright, you can see just see the step in there. Oh, let's turn it a little bit here.